Welcome to the Shanghai Stadium for this Asian Champions League Elite game between Shanghai Shenhua of the China People's Republic and the Korea Republic's FC Seoul. This is how the East Zone looks, with 8 of the 12 teams having played 3 games. Shenhua with 1 point after a defeat and a draw. FC Seoul have 4 points following a win and a draw. It's been a pleasant day in this port city on the east coast of China, still mild with a touch more than a gentle breeze, local time just after 6 p.m. Teams are ready to make their entrance, so let's get to it with the team news. The Shenhua Shanghai boss, Leonid Slutsky, said before the match he would field his best side, and he's been true to his word with just one change from their last Champions League game. It's at left back where Yong Song comes in for Chan Shin-ich. The predicted lineup is 4-3-3. So Shuo Qinghao in goal, Wilson Manafa is the right back, Chu Chenier and Zhong Zhenlong are the experienced international centre-backs, with Yang Shelong slotting in at left-back. The 3-man midfield, Go Tiani on the right. Li Ke, who you may know as Nico Yanaris, is in the middle. And on the left side of the 3 is the skipper, Wu Si. The front 3 will be Zhao Teixeira, who will play just behind the front 2 of Luis Sue and the teenage striker Lu Chun-yu. FC Seoul's Kim Ji-dong has rung the changes from last time out in this competition. He's made 6 alterations in all, with goalkeeper Hyun Mun Kung. He's recalled, plays for the first time in this season's Champions League. At centre-back, Yazan Al-Arab, the Jordan international, plays for the first time this month. And at left-back, the experienced Jin-Soo Kim steps up from being a substitute last time out. On the right side of midfield, the Brazilian Anderson gets the nod. In central midfield, Jaemon Ryu will be the more defensive of the two, and up front, Mark Duganzic, the Croatian striker, will partner the captain Jesse Lingard. Anticipated formation is 4-4-2, but with all the changes, it could be a little bit more defensive, and he's got 3 centre forwards to choose from, so one of those will probably play in midfield, and at least a couple of them will be expected to do quite a lot of defensive work. Shanghai Shenhua, one of 2 Chinese teams in the Asian Champions League Elite this season. They qualified after finishing runners-up in the Chinese Super League last year. This is their 3rd consecutive game against Korean opposition. In the opener, they took the lead just before half-time against Gangwon, but conceded twice in the second half and went down 2-1. On match day 2, they opened the scoring again, this time at home to Ulsan HD, but had to settle for a 1-1 draw. Domestically, the Chinese Super League is close to the end of the season. Shenhua won on Friday to consolidate 3rd place. They're unbeaten in their last 4 league games, only 3 points off the leaders with 3 to play, 2 of which are at home. So big stage of the season for them. FC Seoul claimed their place in Asia's premier club competition with a 4th place finish in K-League 1 last year. In their first game of the campaign, they took the lead away to Mashida Soviet of Japan, but were pegged back by a late goal in a 1-1 draw. Match day 2, they were comfortable 3-0 winners over the Thai side Buriram United, with the game done and dusted really with more than 20 minutes to go. Seoul completed the K-League 1 regular season with a defeat at home to closest rivals Pohang Steelers on Saturday. It's damaged their chances of qualifying for continental football next season, but they could still do it through the Championship Group playoffs, which start this weekend. So an important part of the season for them as well. New ball for this season's competition, the Paradise Ball by Kelme. Picked up by the referee for this evening, is Abdullah Jamali. Home side in the blue, away side in the white shirts with black stripes. So the pre-match pleasantries can begin. And each team plays 8 games in this group stage of the Asian Champions League Elite. 8 from 12 will go through to the round of 16 before the quarters, semi and final take place in Saudi Arabia in March. That's the home team lineup. Just the one change. It is at left back 4-3-2-1. They've got it down as we'll have to see how that pans out. But I suppose, you know, if you put to share a little bit further up, it is 4-3-3. They do like to keep the shape, and it's very structured and organised. Amongst these substitutes, number 11 Saulo is back from injury, and the manager said he will get some minutes at some stage during this game, and he may well be needed for their domestic campaign as well, as that reaches a conclusion. All of tonight's officials are from Kuwait. The referee, Abdullah Jamali, he's only 33 years old, taking charge of just his 4th match at this level. Video assistant referee is Abdullah Arab. He will check goals, penalties, straight red cards and cases of mistaken identity. The 2 skippers, we'll see for the home side, and familiar face to some, Jesse Lingard for FC Seoul. And that is the FC Seoul lineup with Jesse Lingard, the skipper. Lots of attacking talent included in this lineup, and as I suggested, perhaps 4-4-2 will be the way they go, with the Brazilians either side of midfield. And Jong Sung-won has a goal in him. He wears a 7. He's already scored in this competition, were a goal to be needed late in the game. First meeting between the 2 clubs. The rankings in Asia, they're quite close. Shanghai Shenhua 19th and FC Seoul 31, so closely matched. Shanghai Shenhua have a great record against Korean Republic opposition. They've only won 1 of 12. FC Seoul not won any of their last 5 meetings against teams from China. So we're underway with the home side in blue, playing from left to right. And the early possession is for the visitors. Lucas with an early touch. Yazan Al-Arab, the Jordan international, who hasn't played much football recently. The goalkeeper comes out to the near side. Jin Soo Kim can't control it. Throw in the left to Wilson Menafa. Leonid Slutsky. It's familiar body language from him. He looks nervous sometimes when he rocks backwards and forwards, but very experienced manager. Coached the Russia national team. Also worked in England and Holland. A little bit awkward for Song Hun Park. He dealt with it efficiently, and the ball forward is almost intercepted. Ball still in play. Goalkeeper comes, and that was a little bit scrappy down Shanghai Shenhua's left-hand side. Oh, that's loose. Referee has blown for a free kick. And that's Kim Ji-dong, former national team midfielder. He's approaching 2 years in the job. He won the AFC Champions League in 2009 with Pohang Steelers. And he is the oldest player to score in the K-League, 39 years of age. So plenty of experience coaching these two teams. As Asue turns away from his marker, immediately looking for his skipper Wu Si, but the ball was a little bit too strong. You can see the three front lads pressing. Ku, who wears 23, is the holding midfielder. The other two a little bit more advanced, and I've seen them in previous games, especially early in the piece. To the shirt pull on Anderson, who shows the referee the damage. On the left back, wanting to exchange shirts early. Decent atmosphere in the stadium. It is a big bowl of a ground. Holds over 70,000, and Shanghai Shenhua have been having average gates of around about 38,000, a little bit more. A very well supported side, as are FC Seoul, and it didn't quite fall as Jesse Lingard's shot was deflected into the path of Lucas. The long ball looking to catch out the FC Seoul defence. That's for Liu Chongyu, 19 years old. Started both games, he's first choice striker. 5 goals in 16 games in the Chinese Super League. Front three do work hard. Liku nicks it away. One in the middle. That's Asue. Oh, and it comes to him! And somehow the keeper got a foot to it. First chance of the game. It goes to the home side. It's a little dummy. Keeper did well. That's a nice little leave. Keeper did very well. That was a really good chance. Good move as well. Hyun Mon Kung back in the side. He lost his place a couple of months ago, but justifying his recall with that fabulous stop. The home side have the first set piece of the game. 6 minutes played, 0-0. Marking's a little bit loose, and the goalkeeper comes and collects. There's a good flow to the game. Anderson is clipped from behind. To the offender. Oh, it's Asue who came back. Apologises, and he needs a new shirt. Message is clear to Luis Asue, Equatorial Guinea striker. The next one is a card. So this is where the kit man earns his corn. Does he have a shirt with 70 readily available? Play goes on. No real advantage for the home side. They stopped, but there was no whistle. Manafa. Here's Teixeira! And that didn't miss by much. Really good start to the game from Shanghai Shenhua. And the Brazilian playmaker getting in on the act here. Lu Chengyu at the near post, in front of his marker. He'll be a little bit worried about the start his side have made. They've been on the back foot. There's been one really good opportunity and a couple of half chances, so needs to settle down for the next few minutes, try and get a grip in midfield. So the kitman did have a shirt for Anderson with 70 on it, and produced pretty quickly. Here he is, first time ball. There's 2 or 3 runners for Seoul. It's given away. Teixeira crowded out. Better from the visitors. Superb block challenge. Flick doesn't come off from Wu Si. There's a little bit of moaning to the referee. Teixeira felt he was clipped. Cue from Diane, but no damage done. Well, we didn't quite have enough elevation to get over the top of the back four. Giorgiani wins the throw-in. Well, I mentioned the front three for Shanghai Shenhua are hard-working. The midfield three are really resilient. Tough tackling. Always looking to play forward. And they keep their shape really well. Hard to break down. Here's Manafa. And still Lucas away. Lingard helps it on its way. Ganzic, haven't seen too much from him. They've got 4 up in this attack. Lingard leaves it for Anderson. And then the clip into the middle. And was there. Couldn't time the header. Oh, he was beaten to it. Jung Shenlong. So good defending, denying the Croatian centre forward a go at goal. But corner conceded. FC Seoul have a chance, their first chance from a set piece. Lingard, the captain, will take it. And it goes near post, Manafa away. Teixeira looking for options, draws the foul, but here comes the blue wave. Oh, they're outnumbered here, FC Seoul. Manafa leading the charge. Asui back post. FC Seoul just about managed to get back, but that was a lightning counter-attack, and the goalkeeper comes and claims. Good from Lucas. And Lingard. It's end-to-end, this game. Shot straight at the goalkeeper from Anderson. The whistle has gone. Is that for offside? Oh no, it was it was Diganzic who bundled over Chinia on the edge of the area. Highly entertaining so far. Both sides attacking at will. I did think that FC Seoul would perhaps be a little bit more defensive in their outlook. They have been pegged back a little bit, but willing to attack as Asui gets away. Did the goalkeeper get a hand to it before it went out? I think he may have done. Definitely been the busier of the two. He had two for company and he beat them both. The angle was always against him. Did look like the keeper got fingertips to it. And indeed he did. From the set piece, very much in vogue in world football at the moment, with teams playing a low block defensively and hard to break down through the middle. More onus on set pieces and converting them, but it's a poor one and headed away at the near post. Teixeira, rather hopeful ball into the box. Liku heads it away. Centre back Jung Shenlong didn't want to be caught out upfield, commits the foul. Lucas was quick enough to get away from him, so just steps across him. So I'll go long and pick up the second ball. It's a little bit sloppy. Shanghai Shenhua. Lingard. Cross is a good one. Just a little lack of precision there from Asui. You can see what he was trying to do. AFC Seoul can come again. Lingard is seeing a lot of the ball. Here he is again. Choi up from fullback to help out his captain. Cross took a little nick, but headed away by Chuchinia. 3 up in this attack. That's an important interception from Yazan Al-Arab. Bu Chong-yu would have been in. Manafa makes the run, distracted the defender, and opened up the space for Gautiani. But he drags his shot wide. Yeah, that was important. Unorthodox, but important. Referee's whistle has gone. It was an attempt to play the ball, but he did get the man as well. Right, he did get the man, yeah. Sides with a really positive attitude in the opening 20 minutes or so of this game. They both come to play, both come to attack. Shanghai Shenhua, the home side, with a little bit more of the ball and territory. AFC Seoul have weathered the early storm. And they too have created problems. Defence in front of them. This is Lucas. Lingard popping up everywhere. Here he is again. Oh, that again was another important interception. Last ditch as well. That's a strong challenge on Lucas. Fairly satisfied, but more satisfied than the opposition manager. Free kick FC Seoul. It comes to nothing. Well defended in the end. Expecting to beat the goalkeeper from that range with a header is a little bit optimistic. Shanghai Shenhua have been pretty good at home. League. only home defeat this season was against Shanghai Port, the league leaders, and that was back in August. They've won 9, drawn 3 of their 13 games here at the Shanghai Stadium, so it is a fortress for them. And it was interesting to hear Leonid Slutsky talk about the Asian Champions League and the step up in quality, the pace, technical ability of the opposition. His team to step up a gear and meet the challenge, which they have done pretty well so far in this game, as the ball just gets away from Yang Shesong. .875 kilometers between Seoul and Shanghai, about 2.5-hour flight, so quite a few FC Seoul fans have made the trip. As the referee doles out another lecture. Lingard running the show for FC Seoul. That needed to go out wide. There was a man over, but not spotted. Ball given away. And suddenly it was 2 against 2. Visiting defenders back to make sure that the attack comes for nothing, but just for a second they looked like they may have been caught out. Teixeira and Lu Chongyu. FC Seoul do have 1 or 2 international players in their ranks, but none were called up for the national squad for their recent friendlies against Brazil and Paraguay. So perhaps form an issue for 1 or 2 the national team players in this squad. Just a slight lull in the game. Maybe both sets of players taking a breather. Has hurt himself. Went in hard for the challenge. And the first yellow card of the game. Goes to Jin-Soo Kim. That was an announcement of the yellow card. I haven't heard that before. Free kick is the goalkeeper's, surely. risky. But, he knew he had a man behind him. So he invited the challenge. Yassan takes no chances, goes back to the goalkeeper. They're just getting a little bit hemmed in here. We'll have to go long, and they do. Anderson takes the throw in. Forward is a little bit aimless. Teixeira, perhaps touch of quality, and he finds Lu Chunyu. Good touch from him, and the teenager trying to burst through. Well marshalled in the end, but the rebound could have gone anywhere. Song-Hun Park was the defender who went with him. Kicked against the teenage striker and out for a goal kick. Again, really sloppy at the back. It's Taeyun Wang. Niku. Oh, lovely pass, and they are in. Oh, really important half block. Wu Xi just popping up from the left-hand side in the right wing position, and it caught everybody out. And if the ball in had been a little bit better quality, that would have been an opportunity on goal. Instead, FC Seoul come away with it. Lucas can't get there. Manafa in front of him. Doing their job and no way through for Jesse Lingard. 11th appearance at this level for Shanghai Shenhua. Reached the quarterfinals in 2006. They lost to the eventual winners, Jeonbuk. Seoul making their 9th appearance. They've been runners-up twice. 2013, they lost to Guangzhou Evergrande on away goals over 2 legs. So both looking for their maiden victory. Goalkeeper decided to come and then stopped and took a really good defensive header from Jaemon Ryu to clear the danger. It will be a corner. Shanghai Shenhua looking threatening once more. Those are the visiting fans. Tiani is going to take it. What's happened there? elbow. VAR will have a look at that. Sue just pushing his man away, really, but our viewers are blocked, half blocked. Can see if Young made contact. It comes to nothing. And Go will take the corner. Well, they all missed it. Not really convincing defending. Lingard, clever ball, but given away. Wuxi clips it back in. Seoul do well to come away with it. This is Lucas. Important footing from Lu Chun-yu, doing his defensive work. Sui will chase against Song Hun Park. So still we await the first goal. Really good opportunity early on for Louis Sue. Terrific save from Kyung Mong-kun in the FC Seoul goal. That is the closest we've come. Seoul with a better passing accuracy percentage. It doesn't really tell the whole story. Are they, you know, passes between the centre-backs? So they're certainly a possession-based side. And here's Lucas, couldn't get the cross away. That will be a corner. He's been good in this competition so far, Wilson Manafa, the fullback for Shanghai Shenhua. Very consistent, difficult to get past, always willing to assist in attack. Ten minutes to go to half-time. It's an enterprising run and a miscue from Teixeira ends the move. But it began with a good deal of pace, and there's Slutsky rocking backwards and forwards. Quite sure what he was trying to do there. Dukancic will chase. Defender got in his way, and it's a good clearance from the goalkeeper, Lee Chong-yu. Pressurised Jun Choi, who does well and gets it back. It's not quite flowing for FC Seoul. Lingard, a bit deeper than we've seen him. It's a good pass between the lines though. Finds Anderson, and Dukancic will have a shot on goal, and it hits the side netting. That was a good move, probably the best so far from FC Seoul, and started by Jesse Lingard, playing deep. It's on target as well. Goalkeeper beats it out. Corner to Seoul. Sue away. Still there for FC Seoul. And they retain possession. But go all the way back to their goalkeeper. Good moment for the visitors. Probably their best so far in this game. 2 passes and they were through. Lingard, a little bit more advanced this time. Liku away. Loose ball picked up by Song Hun Park. And Shanghai Shenhua stay in their defensive formation. You can see it there, the 3 midfielders very close together. Lucy has won it back. Wanted it and got it. It's the first time that centre-back pairing, Chuchinier and Zhong Shenlong from Shanghai Shenhua have been put under any pressure. As the shot is beaten away. That was close. And Manafa popping up on the other side. Oh, that was going in. That's a really good save. So that's the second really good save the goalkeeper has had to make. That was close. Two really important saves. Goalkeeper stays at home for this corner. The volley is miscued and Seoul can get it away. Manafa really testing the goalkeeper, and the ball in is too close to the goalkeeper, who gets a little bit more than a nudge. The Shanghai skipper, he'll get a talking to by the referee. Unnecessary roughness. They are visiting fans as well. So there's quite a few who've made it over from Seoul. Goalkeeper's back on his feet. So plenty of time as Shanghai Shenhua stand their ground. Manoeuvres his man out the way, then gets a clip on the head. Referee says play on, and FC Seoul can launch another attack. Anderson involved, and again. Yazan. Ambitious, it's fair to say, from 35 plus. So the first half has had its moments. Couple for Shanghai Shenhua, and in particular for FC Seoul. And it was a good start to the game, but it's gone a little bit flat. It is an even contest. Both sides are showing attacking intent. Doesn't waste the ball, does he? Jinsu Kim. And that's a decent cross. It really was. It needed defending because Dugancic was in at the near post. Chuchania went with him. Really good cross. Needed defending. Sui gets away. Song Hyun Park with him. Offside flag is up. Well, it's an indication of how well the game has flowed, an indication of how the referee has allowed the game to flow. Just the 1 minute of stoppage time, don't often see that these days. And the referee waves a play on. He's let quite a lot go. Well marshalled away from Young-Shi Song. Won't get to that. So one last attack for Shanghai Shenhua, and that is another yellow card, I think. Teixeira was pulled back, it is indeed. Jaemon Ryu. The recipient. And that is half-time in the Shanghai Stadium, 0-0, but chances for both sides, the first of which fell to Luis Asue just 4 minutes into the game. Excellent save from the FC Seoul, the goalkeeper Hyun Won Kong. And then Wilson Manafa also had a shot well saved by the goalkeeper. Just before that, Marko Dugancic, with Seoul's best chance of the game, his shot was beaten away by the goalkeeper. It gives us a half-time score in the Shanghai Stadium of 0-0.
World's best airplane, flying high as a champion in the sky. And this year, even North Carolina Railroad, world's best business class, best business class lounge. And yes, still the Skytrax 5-star airline. That's a lot of best. The name of the company is one of the best possible. Thank you for flying with us. And for voting for us, we go further because of you. Everyone's crazy about football. But boxing? That's adrenaline and game changes. One wrong move, game over. Tennis, American American. You go on your own, understanding it. I think for football, I stay for more. Shanghai Shenhua本场制服，安飞路易换下34号荣成宇。
Players back out on the pitch for the second half. And a couple of substitutions. Handu Lee is on for FC Seoul. Centre back. And for the home side, the number 9 is back. He's been out injured. He was a substitute on Friday in the league game, but first appearance in this year's Champions League for Andre Lewis, the Brazilian number 9 for Shanghai Shenhua. I think it's just the 2 changes. Seoul on the attack and winning a corner in this first minute of the second half. Off Wilson Manafa, who was really good in the first half. So Yazan. Well, there's 2 substitutes for FC Seoul as the corner is taken quickly. Back to help out his defence. Positive start to the second half from the visitors. Looks like Son Min Moon. An international player for the Korea Republic. Left winger, but he's on 2. For FC Seoul. And here he is, just laying the ball off. He's 33 now, so perhaps as an impact sub. He's best position. I think he'd been fairly satisfied with his team's first half display. Yes, they needed their goalkeeper to bail them out a couple of times, but they looked threatening on the counter, had a really good chance through Marko Dugandzic. Generally, they weren't outplayed or overrun. It's a Shanghai Shenhua who need the win. They have just 1 point from their 2 previous games. Takes over. Jim Choi. Song. Wu Si, the skipper. Teixeira. Here he is again, little bit of space for him. Soon closed down by his opposite number, Jesse Lingard. You'd have to say that Jesse Lingard saw more of the ball than Teixeira in the first half. Lingard often had to drop deep just to help out his defence. Here he is. It's a clever ball to Gancic, great save! Took it first time, and both goalkeepers have been really good in this game, and that's why it remains 0-0. Lingard again with the pass through to Gancic, first time, strong hand from Xue Qinghao. Really good save. Andre Luis away. That's easier this time for the goalkeeper. Excellent save from him. Referee lets it go. Home fans not too impressed with that. Lingard can't reach that one. The willing runner. Oh, the slip! Goalkeeper's there. And so is the on-rushing forward a dummy as well. Could have been costly. Taken. Anderson. Not really going anywhere. Lingard turns away. Wants it back, gets it back. Off balance, falls over. Heavy touch from Wu Si, but he gets away from it with it, but he's dragged back. The referee is going to allow play to go on here. And Andre Luis charging through. One to beat. Luis trying to bend it, didn't get it right at all. Really good refereeing though. There was a foul on the Shanghai Shenhua captain, but he let it go. and it developed into a presentable opportunity for the home side, but one that wasn't taken. Substitution almost paying immediate dividends. Slutsky. Sean Min with the header. Checks. Ryu. A bit of space on that far side as the two lines shift across. Opportunity here, perhaps. And thwarted at the last. Really good defending from Chechenia. Showed all his international experience there. Stepping across the attacker and clearing the ball away. And the trigger was about to be pulled. Andre Luis brings it down. Build again. First time ball forward is a good one. Flag stays down for the moment. Andre Luis quite have the pace to get away from his defender. Stayed onside though. Wilson Manafa takes it quickly and gets it back and charges for the byline. Intercepted by Hamdou Lee, the substitute centre-back. Teixeira. Teixeira. Dinking in the cross, it's a good one, and the goalkeeper miskicks. And Asue scores. The home side in front, 56 minutes played. And Teixeira, the playmaker, makes the play for the centre forward. Luis Asue opens the scoring. His second goal of the campaign. It is 1-0 to Shanghai Shenhua. Teixeira gets away here, just stands it up. I'm not sure what the goalkeeper was doing, but it's a miss kick, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. Teixeira with the assist. Sui with the goal. So that could open up the game a little bit. And it's probably what the game needed. The response is immediate. Comes off. Li is on. He started the last game. He makes his third appearance in the Champions League this season, just to stiffen up the midfield. It's a good cross. The volley falls at the feet of Moon, and he can't convert. Oh, that was a good opportunity. The substitute couldn't quite get it out from under his feet. He's onside. Oh, that's another good save from the goalkeeper. He does get a good strike on the ball. The goalkeeper does well. Important secondary challenge as well from Chuchania. Lingard flicks it through. A little bit more pace to the game now. Goalkeeper gathers. Not entirely convincingly, and his throw-in, or throw-out rather, was not convincing at all. That's a heavy touch, and that allowed the defender to get a foot in. That looked like handball. AFC Seoul have upped the tempo here. That was a foul, but the referee allows the play to go on once more. No way through for him. John Choi. Shot is deflected, and the goalkeeper, again, not entirely convincing, with the centre forward bearing down on him. Awkward bounce, and the goalkeeper couldn't gather, with Dugandzic breathing down his neck. It's Manafa who's feeling his knee a little bit. I mean, they're both coming towards the end of their seasons, at least domestically. I'm sure one or two are carrying niggles and injuries and having to grit their teeth through the 90 minutes. John Choi, clever. A little bit errant from Jesse Lingard. His work has been really good so far in this game. He started the move for Dugandzic's first chance in the first half, and it was his ball through for the second chance for the Croatian striker, so he's been influential. At times in the first half he was running the game. But they need a goal to get back into it. Struggling. We saw earlier him holding his knee. Sesue. Oh, it's an odd one. Nobody anywhere near him. Did he just maybe just strain a stomach muscle, perhaps? SC Seoul fans getting behind their team. They need a goal. Strong challenge. Here's Moon. Trying to chip the goalkeeper. He very nearly did. Yeah, getting closer, FC Seoul. And there's a misunderstanding with Jesse Lingard, and the ball goes out of play. That was close, though, from Sean Min Moon. Debatable whether it was a shot or a cross, but whoa, grazing the post. Chan Shinich is a fullback. Looks like a defensive move from the home side. Shu Hao Young also comes on. Both sides have used 3 substitutes. Lingard can't get there. Suri has recovered from whatever ailed him. Still working hard. More than an hour into the game. Well, he hasn't recovered from whatever ails him. He's struggling. So it will be another substitution for Leonid Slutsky to ponder. That there is a substitution in the offing. He's really struggling. That's where he goes down. Doesn't appear to be any contact at all. And he placed the ball with his left foot. Is it there? Seems pretty innocuous. So at the top of the broadcast it was suggested that Saulo Miniero would get some minutes, and perhaps a little bit earlier than the manager would have wanted, but he is on. And he's had a thigh injury, been out since June, so important for him and important for the team. And he gets right into the swing of things very quickly. Lingard. Dukanzic lays it off, tries to collect the return. But Shanghai Shenhua come away with it, and here is the substitute. And still going, the cross is a good one, and just a fraction ahead of Andre Luis. Two Brazilians almost combining for the second goal. Good pace from Saulo Miniero. Just showing a little bit of squad depth, the Chinese team. Having to lose their goal scorer, but bringing on what looks to be a very capable replacement. Teixeira bundled off it. And the shot goes well wide, and it is a goal kick. And sometimes at this level of football, Champions League in Europe and Asia and elsewhere, it is your Brazilians against our Brazilians, and that's certainly the case for Shanghai Shenhua at the moment, with plenty of Brazilians in their lineup. Looks to be okay. Moon couldn't bring it down. Lingard beaten by the bounce of the ball. Trying to find a way past this well-organised Shanghai Shenhua defence. Plenty back for the side in blue. Lee. Oh, and across the face of goal. It has gone for a corner, and Seoul probably feel like they're getting closer. bobbling around. Deflected behind for a corner. Goalkeeper was nowhere. Relief for the home side as they get the free kick. Chun will come on for Dugandzic. Had a couple of really good opportunities, denied by the goalkeeper both times. A good game from him, but no joy in front of goal. It's the substitute, his first involvement. Lee spreads it wide. Probing for an opening. In behind, goalkeeper. Need to keep his eye on it. Had a really good chance. Goalkeeper denied him as Slutsky starts his rocking motion. Less than 15 minutes of a normal time to play. He's less than 15 minutes away from Shanghai Shenhua's first win in the Champions League this season. Andre Luiz. Oh, really good running. No joy from the cross. Still there though. For Shanghai Shenhua, and FC Seoul can now break. John Choi wins a corner. Chinich in the way. Oh, is it a handball? Has the referee given handball? He has. Jesse Lingard got up his sleeve. Song Lee, the number 8, is calling for it. The idea was good, the execution pretty ordinary. He didn't pick Anderson up at all. Songchon, the recent substitute, wearing 11, tall man, strides forward. This was aimed towards him, but effectively dealt with, and home side on the attack through Teixeira, who goes through the legs of Jun Choi and wins a free kick. Good work from him. The last 10 minutes of this game, the home side, and get the points that they desperately need. Be a good couple of days for them if they can hang on. A big league win on Friday, on course to win this game as well. 10 minutes to go, they have a corner. Brings it down. Wilson Manafa has plenty of time to go back to the goalkeeper, who launches it long. That's a little bit errant, and Moon can pick it up. And on this near side is Lingard. They need to get out to him quickly, and Lingard goes for the early cross. It's intercepted and then headed, I was going to say out for a throw-in, but Lingard wants to play. The little flick doesn't come off, too easy to read. Salo held, wins the free kick. This is all that Shanghai Shenhua have to do. The referee says, you've got a free kick, get on with it. Salo probably thought that was worth a yellow card. He might be right, but it's not his decision. Andre Luis. Chanchinich can't get the cross in. Has it gone for a corner or a throw-in? It's always a longer journey home when you lose. Teixeira. Chorchinier going all the way back. Numbers up here for FC Seoul. The important challenge, well timed as well. Really good defending. Teixeira brings it away, is looking for Saulo. Oh, really good from Zhao Teixeira. That's not so good. Trip on Jun Choi, but play allowed to go on. Here's Lingard. Lingard trying to pick out the man in the middle. That's a little bit wild. Andre Luis wins the free kick. Up a little bit there for Teixeira. Chanchinich. Defended, here's Moon. Excellent from him, he's a tricky customer, and he wins the free kick. That was good refereeing again. Just to see if there would be an advantage. There wasn't, so he blew the whistle. Oh, clever ball. Andre Luis is away if he can time this right. Goalkeeper comes. Goalkeeper timed his run to perfection. Seoul living dangerously. They have it back. Lingard in space in midfield, but he's had to drop deeper as the half goes on. Diane. Cross isn't forthcoming from Jin-Soo Kim. Through. It's Forte Scherer. Never going to reach him. Anderson. Anderson again. Moon wants it back, gets it back, cut back, intercepted, and then well left. Well, I say well left, is that it's gone out for a corner, but Chanchinich didn't want any rebound coming off him. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say it wasn't a miss kick. Seoul have been the better side since the goal. And here they are, they're in again. Lingard pumps it over the crossbar. Oh my word, that was the chance. That was the chance. He knows it too. Just when he needed to keep a cool head, the ball slides off the outside of the boot and over the crossbar. Still time though. FC Seoul to salvage something from this game. Substitute rolls it into the arms of the goalkeeper. Next game for Shanghai Shenhua is in the Chinese Super League. Dalian Yingbo at home on Sunday. Really need to win that game. 2 of their 3 games are at home in the Chinese Super League. Shanghai Shenhua's next appointment in the Champions League Elite is Johor Darul Tazim, away on November the 5th. FC Seoul have an important league game on Sunday. They're at home to Gangwon. And their next game in the Asian Champions League is home to Chengdu Rongchong on November the 4th. So the game's coming thick and fast for these guys, even though it's coming towards the end of their season. Strong run from Wilson Manafa. Andre Luis to finish it! Game over! The substitute makes it 2-0 with just a couple of minutes of normal time to play. The points are going to Leonid Slutsky's team. Wilson Manafa again, riding the challenge. Andre Luis waited, then went. Lovely first touch. Decent second touch that ends up in the back of the net. Well taken, well constructed. And an important part played by the fullback Wilson Manafa. I mentioned earlier that he's been a consistent performer. Well, he has cutting edge as well. So Shanghai Shenhua on course for their first victory in the Champions League of this season. FC Seoul facing defeat for the first time. Killer goal at a killer time. FC Seoul were pressing, looking for that equaliser, and they've been undone at the back. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Lingard, I wonder what would happen if that chance had gone in, as a header flashes past an upright. Really the story of the night for FC Seoul. Quality ball in from Lingard. Songchon with the header, just wide. Young Hao Yu to come on for Teixeira. He's worked hard, little joy, but he'll point to the scoreline. Salo was lurking. Free kick to the home side, they can take up a little bit more time. FC Seoul come away with it. Time is running out. We're into the last 90 seconds of stoppage time. Shallow chases. The work rate of both teams has been really high. It has been a decent game of football. Both goalkeepers have made really good stops too. Fullback. Away. Andre Luis is the outlet. Saulo makes the run. Well marshalled. End of the game. An important victory for Shanghai Shenhua, the first of the Champions League this season. for them, and a first defeat for FC Seoul. Both goals coming in the second half. Shanghai Shenhua, the better of the sides in the first half, but on 57, Luis Asue with an assist by Teixeira, breaking the deadlock to make it 1-0, and then the killer goal coming on 89 after Jesse Lingard had pumped one over the crossbar. Wilson Manafa with the assist, Andre Luis on as a substitute with the smart finish, and it is a final score in the Shanghai Stadium of Shanghai Shenhua 2, FC Seoul 0.